What's up, guys? It's me, Green Ninja here, and today we're going to break down LEGO NINJAGO Crystalized Part 2 trailer. And first off, my thoughts on the trailer, it's amazing. I wish I could have recorded my reaction. My reaction was, I was just shocked of everything they actually shown in the trailer, but either way, it was amazing. I love this trailer, and I really like how LEGO is going out there and actually marketing LEGO NINJAGO this year and marketing Ninjago before the actual season comes out, because years prior they always got leaked before they actually released. And you know, it was mostly because of how Cartoon Network treated LEGO NINJAGO, and I really did not like how Cartoon Network treated Ninjago in the first place. Cartoon Network does not release Ninjago anymore. LEGO now has the ability to go ahead and, you know, release the season whenever they actually want to. And I really like how they are doing it by releasing the first half of the season and then release the second half later this year. Their marketing is actually very good. Obviously, there's some hiccups here and there by, you know, releasing the 12 episodes in like completely one day, and then next thing you know, deleting all of those episodes 2 days later and then releasing it again when Netflix releases it in their app. But then Netflix does the same thing that LEGO did by deleting it, which is just confusing. Either way, we got the trailer for part 2, just like we've been waiting for, and let's break down the trailer. Okay, so the trailer begins in the monastery. We see a shot of the monastery being destroyed. Set characters that we see here, which is Skylar, Sensei Wu, and Pixel. It's sad to see the monastery getting destroyed again. Oh my gosh. We just got it rebuilt back in season 10. My goodness gracious. What the flip? Anyways, this robot right here, I don't really know what this thing is. It looks like literally a mini Pixel, but I don't know what that is, because in the first 12 episodes of the season, this was not introduced to us. So I guess at some point this little guy is going to be introduced. And then, as you can see, the Overlord says,
"Destruction comes from the eternal struggle between light and dark. I will destroy the balance. There will be peace in the dark."
What the Overlord says here is amazing, and his design is just amazing, and his animated form looks even better than the actual minifigure, in my opinion. It looks amazing. Here he is in the same hallway, the one that Lloyd walked. The Overlord looks menacing this season. It's amazing. Then we see this scene, this shot that we already saw from the first trailer, and it's the Crystal King's base. It's very terrifying. And then an explosion happens where in the Crystal King's castle mountain, creating a whole vortex, a whole portal. Then we see Nia, Lloyd, and Sensei Wu on Destiny's Bounty looking up at the Overlord's castle floating. And then finally we get the reveal of Garmadon in this season. I think we're gonna have an explanation of why he only has 2 arms here, but we do see him with 4 arms in some shots, but shots where he's not in his Oni form, he has 2 arms. So I guess the Garmadon comics are gonna explain that, or probably in this season we're gonna, you know, have some explanation of what's happening. So it's finally confirmed that the Crystal King is the Overlord. Even in the trailer, the official trailer, they confirmed that's the Overlord. So I guess we finally have confirmation that the Crystal King is the Overlord, even though we knew that he was the Overlord either way, because it got leaked some couple months ago. So, but Lloyd's suit looks amazing. So I guess he doesn't have golden power. I guess he doesn't. I don't know if he's gonna get golden power this season, but I don't know how he got this armor in the first place. I guess it's gonna be explained somehow, but I'm not sure if it's going to be the golden weapons, because the golden weapons are going to be crystallized this season. So I don't know how he gets this suit, but I really like Garmadon's suit. He looks like a sensei, honestly. He looks like a sensei. And this scene, this shot where we see Garmadon in his Oni form, since we haven't seen Garmadon in his Oni form since 2019, but let me tell you, this Oni form looks much better. Literally 10 times better than the 2019 version of his Oni form. But I'm actually very glad that they actually fixed Lord Garmadon's Oni form, but I also hope that they explain why he looks different. We do see that Ninjago is not crystallized yet. There's probably going to be a battle before Ninjago gets crystallized, trying to fight Crystal King so that Ninjago does not get crystallized, and Garmadon's going to obviously join the battle. We do see that he has wings, which is pretty surprising. It actually does look good. So he's fighting to stop the Crystal King from crystallizing Ninjago City. I also hope that they explain why he actually comes back. I'm pretty sure he comes back because of the Overlord coming back in the first place, and how Lloyd figures out and the ninja figure out that the Crystal King is the Overlord. Right now, Sensei Wu, if I remember correctly, he says he has to embrace his anger, or I think it's Garmadon who says that. And then, as you can see, he embraces his Oni side, Harumi, making him mad. But I hope they also explain how she's even back in the first place. Lloyd is literally in chains, the same way that effing Thor is in Ragnarok. Like, what the heck? Why do they have him in chains like that? What the flip? Then we see Harumi. All of the villains behind them have the 4 golden weapons. And then we have another shot of Garmadon fighting the Crystal Warriors in his Oni form. Oni Garmadon fighting this crystallized dragon in the Destiny's Bounty. And then here we have Garmadon talking to Lloyd. As you can see, he has 2 hands. So somehow, some way, he actually found a way to be better as a person, I guess. And really am hoping to see interaction between Garmadon and Harumi. It's Lloyd versus Harumi, and he's actually using his Oni power on her. But this is kind of scary because I don't want Lloyd to become a villain. Here's Mr. E. I hope that Mr. E, because they bring back Mr. E, and he's now Mr. F technically, but I really hope that he is revealed as Echo Zane. And then here we have Sensei Wu saying that we're not ready for this. Here we have Jay in his golden suit, by the way. In this shot, we see Harumi chasing Lloyd. We actually do see that Harumi's actually wearing her crystallized suit. Nia catches him from falling. The Skull Sorcerer getting the golden weapon, Cold's golden weapon, that's crystallized to fight Lloyd. So I guess the Crystal King's castle, when it's floating, I guess somehow, some way, Lloyd is gonna escape, but also make the castle tilt somehow. And then we have here Racer 7 and Cole with crystallized dragons. This is most likely during the last couple of episodes, because we have Racer 7 that we haven't seen since Prime Empire, and then we see the dragon shooting at Cole and Racer 7. Then we see Lloyd literally jumping, and then we see all the other golden weapons that are crystallized being thrown at him. Then we have this scene that's making me hype as heck, bro. Lloyd with this mask that has, actually, it's black and not green, but he has his golden suit with his mask being black. Sensei Wu is fighting a crystallized dragon in his new armor from the sets, and he's actually has the sword from Hunted that he used. But we have 4 villains right here fighting Sensei Wu, Pixel, Nia, and Skylar, and this is gonna be an epic battle. And this, I think this is the same battle we got leaked in a way. I remember there was this battle, like a script battle, where Sensei was going to be fighting these 4 villains, and everybody was speculating if he's going to die or something. But he's definitely, or at the very least, we're not going to see Sensei Wu die, because he's gonna be in the final battle. This shot makes me think that the villains are going to go ahead and destroy the monastery, but for some weird reason, when the monastery gets destroyed, we only see Sensei Wu, Pixel, and Skylar, but we don't see Nia anywhere. So I don't know if Nia's gonna be going to be captured by the other villains. Now we have here a shot of Skylar using earth power to stop Crystal Warriors, I'm pretty sure. And what's happening with Cole in the back? Probably knocked out. I hope none of the ninja died this season. But we do see Cole is knocked out behind Kai. But here is Skylar trying to protect Cole and Kai. We see that Ninjago is crystallized. Skylar used both fire and earth power at the same time. As you can see, she shoots fire and uses earth at the same time. That's actually very cool. Then we see Sensei Wu being dragged up to the Destiny Bounty, I'm pretty sure. And then we see Lloyd falling. I don't know how Lloyd is going to survive that high fall. My goodness gracious. I hope Lloyd is okay. And we do see him being chased by Harumi as well. Also in this scene where we see Nia in the ground, I'm pretty sure this is during the fight versus the 4 villains, but Sensei Wu is like worried, very worried for Nia in this scene. I hope nothing bad happens to Nia. We do see a shot of Jay looking up with his vehicle, actually this time with gold on it. We can see his full look of his mask with his golden suit and everything. He looks amazing. The shot looks amazing too, but he does say that I just got you back. And then this shot is actually from the first couple of episodes we got, the first 12 episodes. It was episode 6, A Painful Promise. Yeah, so this shot is from episode 6 of Crystallized, A Painful Promise. So I don't really know why they actually, this is like literally the only shot from episodes we already have watched. So literally they tried to make us think that she's gonna turn back into the sea, and I actually thought that for a second when I first watched the trailer. But obviously this is a shot that we already saw, because as you can see, all of this we already saw. This is the moment that Esphira takes her powers and she becomes human again. This is a new shot of Zane flying his vehicle, and we see the Crystal King's castle floating. This is most likely before the Ninjago gets crystallized. This is basically what I think is going to happen. I think that Lloyd is going to escape by himself from the villains, but the tower is going to fly before he leaves, and then he's going to tilt the tower and then jump off the tower. Monastery gets destroyed during the time that he's in prison. So there's a shot where he cries, so most likely Harumi's going to tell Lloyd that Nia, Sensei Wu, and Skylar died during the villains trying to kill them. So this is Zane shooting at the dragon, but then the dragon gets him and puts him down. Then we have here Sensei Wu flying with his dragon wings. Then we see Cole's vehicle and Kai's vehicle. I don't know if it's using golden power, but it doesn't really look like golden power, but I don't really know. Cole destroying all of them. And then here, this shot is the shot where I think the J shot where he's looking up is connected to this. So this shot happens first and then J looks up. But this shot, we see that the monastery gets ripped apart, but we do see that Lloyd is screaming, and we do see that Nia is falling. So most likely that in this shot where Nia is falling, it's very likely we're going to see that Jay is going to save her. And then we see this shot of the Overlord. My goodness gracious, of the Crystal King / the Overlord. This is amazing. This shot looks amazing. This is menacing as F, and we do see that his mouth is animated, so that's even better. Oh my goodness gracious, he's effing scary as F. But I hope they do explain. Obviously they're going to explain. Come on, this is the biggest character of Ninjago. Do you really think they're not going to explain how he came back after so long, since season 3, the last time we saw him? And then this, like, oh my gosh, what in the world? This looks terrifying. Like, goodness gracious. The Overlord really wants to win this time. He does not care at all. He's going to kill everybody, bro. Everybody. We see Garmadon right here. Literally has no... he has no chance versus the Overlord. Like, literally, the Overlord's like, remember the first time I met you? I was just a ball of energy, dark matter. Yeah, look at me now. Here we see a mech. I don't know what mech is this, but the Overlord literally flies up. But then we do see this scene, which is awesome too. We have Ronin coming back as a good guy again, and then Ultraviolet, which is shocking, and Kilo. What the flip? What, you're telling me that Kilo and Ultraviolet are joining the ninja team to fight versus the Overlord? Although I do not see Lloyd. Like, we see Jay, Kai, even Fujidove is helping us. Kilo has the biggest sword I've ever seen in my life. Cole using bats. Okay. I don't know why they're using bats here, but I think it's probably because of the Overlord having Vengestone. And then we see Sensei Wu using a broom. And yeah, that's the end of the trailer, and my gosh, that's an amazing trailer. Honestly, that's an amazing trailer. I don't know when it airs. I'm assuming either July. I mean, I don't know. Dang, this season's hype. I'm not gonna lie, this season is hype. Like, there's so much going on this season. I really hope that it's very, very good. Thank you guys for watching. I'm super hyped for Lego Ninjago Crystallized, and I can't wait. But either way, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.